We've built. So it's called Cron 3, and how I like to think about it is an order book for on-chain tasks, right? Because the problem is that in a lot of DeFi protocols or a lot of, again, smart contract use cases, you have certain functions that you need to be called, that you want to be called at a regular cadence for, let's say, just the upkeep of the protocol or like cleaning up old state and stuff like that. That's pretty common in like lending protocols as well. But there have been like multiple attempts at solving this problem. There's Gelato Network, there's the Keeper, there's Chainlink automation, but like all of them have their own thing, own trade-offs and things that can't really provide like a reliable guarantee of calling the job, right? Which entirely beats the point, which is why a lot of dApps just end up owning this stack in a centralized way where they're running their own bots, right? So yeah, the inspiration was that all of this work has been put in, but like none of them actually really work. They work, but they don't really. Yeah. So with Cron 3, like it being a micro rollup, what it lets you do is once you're on Cron 3, you can set up tasks, on-chain tasks to be executed on any EVM chain right from here. Like for example, if I want to set up a task on Arbitrum and I have ETH on Optimism, I don't have it on Arbitrum. I don't need to bridge it, right? I just bridge some ETH over to my rollup that becomes automation credits, which you can use to pay for tasks on any chain, right? So it's pretty cool because it's omni-chain in that way that it doesn't matter where you want to set up the task. It doesn't matter where the money is coming from. As long as both of those things are true, you can go ahead with it. And the other thing is that, for example, you're, let's say, a huge DeFi protocol, and you want to own this stack yourself while like running a network as well. So you can like, because a micro rollup is literally just an app that you can fork and run this network for yourself. It's like a sovereign order book for on-chain actions for yourself, for your protocol. Oh, I love this line, by the way, so I'm just going to slide up for a bit. That it's like, infra-wise, it's essentially a love child between Chainlink automation and the Keeper, where there's like a set of external network where there is this order book, and basically that was the Keeper idea, and then the basically external nodes executing the tasks was what Chainlink brought in with the automations. Okay, so like looking at this, let me explain it just for a second that Cron 3 exists here as a micro rollup, right? And I'm sorry, like the text is too pixelated, but yeah. The user can basically send in money to Cron 3, that becomes their automation credit. They can set up a task, then an executor can execute a task and basically take off the payment and offboard it to whatever chain they want to. So all of that settlement of the incentives is happening on the micro rollup, which is why you don't really need to care about where you have the money as long as you bridge it over to the micro rollup for a bit. Okay. So basically, on-chain actions, when you time delay them and like make them repetitive, that's like a cron job, right? So that was the idea that we started with like a decentralized cron job market, but actually this can be extremely generalized, right? And when you think about it, if you just generalize what you're executing, right? Like those guys build the intent language. So this becomes sort of, this together becomes like a very general purpose, like omni-chain solver protocol, where you can set up tasks that you want to be executed at certain times that can be like immediately, that can be like 10 days later, that can be every 2 hours and whatnot. Let's just skip this. Next. Yeah. So right now the thing is, there's not a lot of checks on the executioners that, what they're saying, they're not lying, that they've executed the job. So essentially what we want to do is have like an incentive mechanism where when they're claiming that they have submitted a job, they have to put up a small bond, and there'll be like a small challenge period where somebody else can put up a counter bond and challenge and say that you have not executed this job, to basically add that layer of security and like add guarantees that the executioners don't just lie about it, right? And as I mentioned, generic solvers, this very easily evolves into like an intent-based, execute whatever you want to, whenever you want to network. as soon as you sort of generalize what can be executed. Like an example I used loves to give is that every morning, why can't I set up a task that just text my girlfriend good morning from the network? Why not? Like, why does it only have to be on-chain actions? Why can't it be like a network to execute any tasks at any time? Yeah, that's it. Thank you.